You apologize when you did nothing wrong. You walk away from every argument feeling confused, foggy, like you can't even trust your own memory. And lately, a quiet thought has started creeping in. Maybe I'm the problem. Stop right there. You're not crazy. You're not too sensitive. You might be getting gaslit, and here's the terrifying part. Most people don't realize it's happening until the damage is already deep. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot all 5 signs in seconds. And pay close attention to sign number 5. It's the one even the smartest, strongest people miss completely. We'll get there. But it starts with something that sounds almost harmless. Sign 1. They call you too sensitive. You bring up something that genuinely hurt you, and instead of listening, they flip it around. You're overreacting. You're too emotional. Why do you turn everything into a big deal? It sounds small. It isn't. Because every single time they say it, they're training your brain to believe one thing: my feelings don't count. Imagine telling someone, "That joke hurt me," and walking away apologizing to them for being hurt. That's the trap. Slowly you stop sharing how you feel at all. But making you doubt your feelings is just step 1. The next sign attacks something even more dangerous: your memory itself. Sign 2. They flat out deny things that absolutely happened. I never said that. That never happened. You're imagining things. You remember it perfectly. The words, the room, the way your stomach dropped. But they deny it with such calm confidence that you start to crack. Maybe I misheard. Maybe I added details. And just like that, you've handed over your most reliable witness, your own memory. Here's the truth. They're not confused. They know exactly what was said. They're betting you'll back down. And most people do. Now watch what happens when you put signs 1 and 2 together. Because that's when they pull the move that makes you the villain. Sign 3. Somehow, no matter what happens, you always end up in the wrong. They forgot your birthday? You never reminded them. They yelled at you? You pushed them to it. They lied? Well, you made them feel like they couldn't be honest. Every conflict gets bent and twisted until you're apologizing for being upset that they hurt you. Read that again. And after enough rounds of this, you just stop. You stop bringing things up because you already know how it ends, with you saying sorry. That silence isn't peace. That silence is the goal. But getting you to stay quiet isn't enough for them. The 4th sign is where they go after the deepest part of you, and it's almost invisible while it's happening. Sign 4. They make you doubt your own mind, on purpose. You always get confused. Your memory is so bad. Are you sure that's what really happened? It's never one big moment. It's a drip. A comment here, a doubt there. Until one day you catch yourself asking them to confirm what happened in your own life. Think about how much power that hands over. When someone controls your version of reality, they don't just win arguments, they control you. And the scariest part? It feels normal by the time it's fully happening. Which brings us to sign 5, the final piece. The one nobody warns you about, and the one that quietly proves all the others are true. Sign 5. You've become the one who's always apologizing. For things you didn't do. For things that were never your fault. I'm sorry isn't even a real apology anymore. It's a reflex, a button you press to make the tension stop. And here's the gut punch. A relationship where only one person ever says sorry isn't love. It's not even a real disagreement. It's control wearing the mask of a relationship. If you've nodded at even 3 of these signs tonight, I need you to take that seriously. But before you start labeling someone in your life as a monster, wait. Because there's a twist here that changes how you should handle every single thing I just told you. Here's what almost no one tells you. Not every gaslighter is a calculating villain. Many of them honestly don't realize they're doing it. They learned it as kids. It's their broken, automatic way of dealing with conflict. Deny, deflect, blame. Now, does that excuse it? Absolutely not. The harm to you is exactly the same whether it's intentional or not. But understanding this sets you free from the one question that keeps you stuck. What did I do to deserve this? The answer is nothing. It was never about you. So how do you climb back out? 3 things. First, write it down. Texts, dates, what was actually said. Facts can't be gaslit. Second, talk to someone outside the situation, someone who reminds you what reality actually looks like. And third, slowly rebuild the one thing they tried to steal: trust in yourself. Because the second you start believing yourself again, every bit of their power disappears. If this opened your eyes tonight, do one thing for me. Comment, "I see it now," below. Because there are people scrolling these comments right now feeling completely alone, and your 2 words might be the reason they realize they're not. And if you want to learn how to spot manipulators before they ever get close, subscribe right now, because that's the exact video I'm dropping next.